doing this by myself tonight. So, welcome back here to the HeavyClash WrestlePod. Welcome to week 2 and for NXT Gold Rush night 2. So, we got a stack of cards here tonight as well. Great, great WWE special for the start of Thanksgiving week, of course. So, let's get right to these matches and stuff. I know, I'm probably gonna say this quick though. I'm gonna be playing Roblox with my brothers later on. But let's just get right to these matches. First match: Jackson Jake and Super Sean Legacy for the Men's Evolve Championship. I have never seen a match on Evolve or even heard. Actually, I did hear about Evolve, but I never watched it. But I see it's a pretty good show. But this match was a great way to start off the night. Great great kickoff, and I was expecting Sean Legacy to win tonight, but Jackson Drake, yeah, they both did great tonight. Great move, what a great move set for both superstars. And I hope Evolve keeps going and keeps showing the support for WWE. It's actually really, I'm glad these two actually put on the show for NXT tonight. Pretty proud of them. But yeah, Jackson Drake won tonight, and yeah, I have worked for this, but this is probably not match of the night. So let's just get to the next match. That, as you guys know, the Speed Championship was also vacated. So we had to crown a new women's speed champion. I don't know what they're going to do with the men's anytime soon. I'm just hoping that they book it well for NXT. So, yeah, as you guys know, Zarya and Fallon Henley battling for the vacated women's speed championship. Fallon Henley won this title. I'll say this is a good match. Nothing worse than the whole sudden death thing as well. 5 minutes for a match and then sudden death, which that's probably a new rule for NXT as well. If if the speed championship is up the time limit, it's pretty much optional though. I don't know. So yeah, yeah, good match. I was expecting Zarya to win tonight, but Fallon Henley, okay, she deserves it. Okay, deserves next singles championship since winning the North American Championship. And yeah, we'll see. And then John Cena. We'll talk about John Cena right after I get to these match cards, though. So just want to let you guys know that. And then the next one was, I think it was, I don't know how the schedule went, but it was Laney. No, the TNA Knockouts Championship was next. The TNA Knockouts Championship against Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Lei Yang Lee, aka Xia Li, formerly known. So Xia Li won her first world championship in in wrestling. I'm pretty proud of her. They put out a banger of the show tonight, so I'd say this match was a really solid match. I'll say that, and yeah, I'm I'm great that Lane Lee has won her first world championship, like I said. And let's see how TNA is going to evolve more since they got both of their world championships back in their brand. So we'll see. And I'm not sure how Kalani is going to react right after next week. And then we got here that Jordan Grace and Kalani Jordan are both on the on the deadline card for the Iron Survivor Challenge. I'll be honest, they need to add that for 2K26. That would be cool for a match stipulation instead of going like one pin after this and one pin after that for like an Iron Man match or something like that. But yeah, uh, I'm kept my word. Proud, proud of like proud of Young Lee. Let's see what she does with TNA next week or this week since it's gonna be 2 days. Actually, I don't think they're gonna be booked for Thursday. Not this week, but next week. Unless they got something planned. I don't know how the schedule works for TNA. But the next match, Laney Reed versus Kendall Gray for the Evolve Women's Championship. Pretty solid match. I was expecting interference and fatal influence, but I'm glad that they didn't win all the women's championships tonight, which is good. And and I could see the potential for Kendall Gray. She came to NXT for her debut, didn't appear for months, and then we realized that WWE has hosted Evolve. She is doing really good on Evolve. I never watched her yet, but I do know that she has great potential. So yeah, like I was saying, sorry, I'm looking at the comments. Like, why y'all keep spamming that? Can you please just talk normally for once? I don't interact with the chat more, but I really gotta start doing that. But anyway, Kendall Gray retained her title tonight. I'm just glad that she won. Like I said, we don't want fatal influence, like being. I'm losing words here. I'm losing words, guys. Sorry, but I'm glad that she won. I'm just glad. I have no words for this match, and I'm surprised to see Charlie Dempsey back. We haven't seen him in a while. I'm not sure this might be the end for how you say this for the no quarter catch crew. I don't know. We'll see. But if they figure out something for this next thing, then we'll have to see for next week then. And then Miles Bourne versus Trick Williams for one on one during the main event. This was also a spot in the men's Iron Survivor Challenge, which I did predict, and I also said for like a dream Iron Survivor Challenge. If it was on 2K or was it real life, I said two of them. I said Javon Evans and Leon Slater for the men's side, and for the women's side, I said Lola Vice. That's like three predictions that me and Parker just predicted as well. I didn't predict champions because I thought there won't be adding championships to no champions to the Iron Survivor. But it's great to see like three predictions as well. Miles Miles Bourne has his won against Trick Williams twice after attacking him last week. Miles Bourne has won his spot at the Iron Survivor. I am proud of him. He's the future of NXT, and this was a pretty good match as well. What a way to end off the main event with Dark State interfering, and with the entire Iron Survivor challenges. Hello, the Iron Survivor Challenge competitors as well, and we're gonna see the full newer signing to WWE, Joe Hendry as well. I'm really going. I'm hoping to see him in battle soon. But yeah, I'll say this: Miles Bourne is the future NXT champion, and I'm hoping this year. He's been doing pretty good this year, but I was hoping maybe next year he'll win his first NXT championship. This is my prediction. They got Miles Bourne is good, great competitor in the ring. I am proud of him. It's pretty cool. Since he left the No Quarter Catch crew, I am proud. He's he's pretty good. Let's be honest with that. But that's all the match cards I got right now. And then next week, oh, and then I didn't mention about John Cena as well. Like him making making the best picks yet for NXT competitors. I'm I'm just hoping we might see him at deadline as well, or he be watching in the sidelines as well. So we'll see what John Cena has to do for next week, and who knows at this point. But those picks John Cena picked tonight, they were great. They were great picks. What a way to end off the show as well for revealing the names. I was thinking about like a few stars from other companies as well. Like I did mention them on the last NXT video I did. I did mention about that, but you guys can look that back up. But let's see. Yeah, yeah. This is like the end of the card. I really have nothing else to talk about because Parker it isn't here tonight. I texted him. He said he's probably sleeping or like get tired or anything. Plus, he doesn't have his phone. He's probably not on silent, I believe. But I'm gonna end the live here. We'll see you guys for Friday Night SmackDown later on this week, and then I got Saturday for Survivor Series, which also I am. That's also the same day as the Iron Bowl. I am an Auburn fan. I've been an Auburn fan for 19 years, and I will be going live on Twitch for both of those events because they're also going to be on the same time. So I'm going to be focusing like on two different screens once you guys see my point of view. But yeah, this is going to be interesting for Deadline and the final PLE for WWE 2025. So I'm gonna end the live here. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I know this is pretty short and by myself, but I'll see you guys for Friday Night SmackDown later this week. And yeah, let's let's get prepared for war, guys. Survivor Series is coming up, and I'll see you guys later.